Hi Aries, welcome to Ami Tarot. My name is Sharena, and this is going to be your self-reflection video for the week, okay? So what we're going to talk about is anything that you need to reflect on that will help you bring you closer to your goals and or your fulfillments. And we're also going to take a very quick look at your relationships as well to see if they benefit you or not, or if they, distract you away from what it is you truly want. And so we're going to be pulling from the Interconnections Oracle deck first. And we're actually going to be pulling this for the extended, so we're just going to use this as a preview. But on the extended reading, we're going to talk about this and a few other things. And you can watch that video. I was about to say video and reading. Funny as hell. Okay, but anyway, but yeah. You can watch that reading for free on my website. All you have to do is just use that link down below in the description box, and it'll take you directly to that article where you can watch it. And it'll usually be at the bottom, okay? But anyway, in regards to your significant connections with other people at this time, Aries, let's go ahead and get a quick preview to see what's going on with that. And this could be any type of relationship, okay? So, too many. What's going on in the connections for Aries? Any significant connections around them or people who will likely become significant? What do we have for Aries? Okay, somebody needs your help with something. All right, it's at the bottom. Ooh, likely because they are hiding a secret. I hope someone is not wanting you to be like an accomplice of some sort. If you don't want to help someone with their dirty work or someone, because I'm getting like a negative feeling from that. I feel like somebody wants you to help them like either hide something. Maybe they want you to help them with a lie or secret, or I don't know. Whatever this is, it's some funky energy around it, and I feel like they want your part in it. So really think about that and see if you want to get yourself involved in that kind of situation. All right. Anyway, so that's one of the things that we're going to talk about in your extended. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is your financial situation and how that's playing out in your career, your workspace, your overall finances, and just your relationship with money in general. And we're going to be using a hustle deck from Fire Wish Tarot. So let's see. In regards to Aries finances, what do we have for them? What do they need to reflect on later in the extended? Okay. You are debt-free at last, or at least this is what you are working towards. So that's good. Let's see. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, you deserve more money. I feel like some of you could expect some like minor reward. And the reward doesn't even have to be monetary. It could be just the sensation of like having something finally cleared out. Like having like, I don't know why I heard that because we're talking about money, but I just heard your conscience is clear. So you can have like a sensation of your conscience being cleared, and that gives you a feeling of like pride, I heard. But I don't know why that came up. But anyway, you are debt-free at last, and now you deserve more money. And I'm getting the feeling that you could expect a minor reward. That reward can show up in any form. So I wonder what that's talking about. And then the last thing that we're going to talk about in the extended is any question that you may have throughout the course of the video from you, the one that you're watching now. So let's say you got a question in your mind, just hold it in the back of your head, and we'll go ahead and answer that at the end of this video with the Ask the Universe deck. Oops, I dropped the card. Okay, but anyway, we're going to be using the Ask the Universe deck, but because this is a general reading and I can only answer so many questions like specifically, I'm going to be pulling some clues to see what it is you could be asking about, or this could just be like something that you could look forward to or could expect to experience throughout the course of the week from whenever you decide to look at this video, okay? So let's go ahead and use the Shit You Need to Hear deck for that part. Ooh. And who is this from? This is from Manifestation Alchemy. So what is the shit that Aries need to hear in regards to their question or whatever it is that they can expect this week? Ooh, I say this with love. The card said it first though. You need to sit your ass down somewhere. Okay, whatever it is you're doing, you need to just stop, slow down. Maybe you need to just stop it altogether, change direction. You're going in the wrong direction and you need not to, because right now you're headed on the right track, but you're about to go in the wrong direction. So you need to sit your ass down somewhere. You could be telling somebody else to go sit their ass down somewhere, like checking somebody. What's at the bottom of the deck? You need to drop that 0 and get yourself a hero. I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now before I forget later. In regards to this, and then these two oracles here, Aries, for some of you, you need to be careful of like an unwanted fling, okay? Because I feel like that's gonna have negative consequences later. What I mean is how it came to me. I seen some girl come to this guy, however it goes, you know your own sexual preferences, but I seen this girl go to this guy and be like, hey, how you doing, big head, da 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 da, oh, you want to hang out? And guy goes, oh, I thought she was with such and such, that other guy. Oh no, man, we're done, we had a huge fallout, da 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 da, but I worked through it, it's okay, I'm clear, da 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 da, but I'm completely available. So y'all go hang out, do your thing, whoop whoop. Right, turns out homegirl lied, still tied with old dude. Yeah, they had a falling out, but they wasn't all the way out, you know. So just be careful of someone using you as a, what they call that? A rebound, a temporary rebound. So you may need to tell somebody, hey, go sit your ass down somewhere. Don't come with me with that, because I feel like you do that thing with them and then they go back to whoever they were with at first. They're going to be like, yeah, can you like be on the hush hush about this? And then you're going to be like, what? Why do I got to help you with anything? You came to me. You know, so that came through. We may have to talk more about that in the extended. We'll just have to see what comes out. But anyway, we're going to talk about your self-reflection now. If you do want to watch that extended, again, the link is down below and it is for free. So in regards to your own self-reflection, Aries, this is going to be about you and your own energy, what you and yourself internally need to face and how it is reflecting in your waking life. And we are going to be using the Gift of Virtue Clarity deck here to start off. And I want to go ahead and let you know, Aries, that this is not just for your sun, moon, and rising sign, but you can have Aries wherever in your natal placement. So if you are Aries in the 8th house, or if you have Aries as your Jupiter placement, this can still apply to you, but just to those particular placements in your natal chart. So if you want to know what your natal placements are, if you don't already know, again, visit my website. I have 2 other links that you can go to that will show you what your chart is if you know your birth time, okay? So please watch this with an open mind, because it will apply to everyone a lot differently. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and get your cards out. Oh, one came out. Let's see what we have. All right, Aries, we have transparency. What you see is what you get. Absence of deception, disclosure of information, honest communication. But this is your first card out. And the way that I read this is like the issue that you are facing. I feel like right now you could be a little bit too transparent. You want to be, but should you be? So for some of you, what they are hiding a secret, maybe it's you, Aries, who wants to hide a secret while someone else wants to be honest. And you're like, what you talking about? That's my business, you know. Let's see, what else do we have for Aries coming out? We have humility. Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. Why is they talking about sin? And that was the first intuitive message I got. That's funny. Being down to earth. Ability to subvert pride and de-escalate situations. Some of you want to expose somebody, but I feel like just let something roll. I just heard let the show go on. And it's funny because we do have Cancer and Leo energy on this card here. I'm not sure if you can see that at the very bottom. But what I know about Cancer and Leo energy, very much because I have that both heavy in my chart, they are very well known to make like public displays of expression, right? And it'd be best at this time to just let something air out on its own, rather than just being so quick to put something out there. And then we have foresight, out of sight, out of mind. Predicting the future, mindfulness of needs, far-reaching vision. I feel like this is what you're learning, and I say that at 11:11. You are learning foresight. Really, look at the possible outcomes in the situation that you find yourself in. What do you honestly think is going to happen if you were to put something public? Make something more available, give more access to something or someone. What do you really think is going to happen? Like, do you really think you're going to get a positive outcome out of this? Do you really think it's going to help? Because it might not. It says out of sight, out of mind. Something needs to be out of sight, out of mind. Something doesn't need to be made public. And it's funny because we have Capricorn and Scorpio energy on this card. Capricorn energy being public reputation, and then Scorpio with their secrets and deception and hidden things. Things that are deep under the sea, right? So whatever has happened, Aries, I don't know, I do see that some of you want to air something out, but I feel like you are not the one to do it. At least not right now. Let me say that much. Because it's not to say, because I'm feeling like Aries is like this. I can't wait to say it. I just can't wait to say it. No, because you know how your aggression can get once you shit go off. No, this is not the time for shit to be going off. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some cards to see what the hell this is talking about. A lot of breathing, a lot of deep breathing is needed. And it's funny because the first card with transparency, this is air energy. So some of you could be dealing with an air sign, specifically a Libra or an Aquarius, since that's the ones that are highlighted here. We have the Champion of Wands, so that would be the Knight of Wands. Yeah, definitely y'all feeling very quick-tempered, feeling on edge, feeling like I gotta go ahead and deliver some, because birds are usually seen as messengers, and I think this is a crow. And crows again represent like death and rebirth cycles and endings. So some of you may want to talk about something that you ended or you want to end or that's about to end so that you can begin something different, something new. Some of you feel like you want something and you want to basically shout out to everybody your accomplishment, your achievement, whatever that is to you. But is it really though? We got, it may not be. We got the Champion of Coins in reverse. This is the Knight of Coins. Something here, you need to know that something would not be as effective nor as helpful like you think you would if you were to put something out there. You would think it would help, but it won't. For the majority of you, you know it won't help, but it'll get your issue off. But I just feel like it's not the time for that. For some of you, you need to watch it, because if you do that and things blow up, this could affect your money. And you need not to let that affect your money. And as I say that, we got the Proclaimer in reverse, and this is the Hierophant. Yeah, nah, this is not cool. Because it's underneath foresight. I don't know why, but I'm getting like a hidden trade. Somebody could be trading something with another in secret, and whatever it is they're trading, what y'all doing? It looks very secretive. It looks very, I can't get the right word out. I want to say grimy, maybe? Sketchy. It's very sketchy. Some sketchy energy going on here. Let me go ahead and meditate more on this, and then we're going to go ahead and clarify each card, okay? All right, Aries, let's go ahead and talk about it. Y'all are really amped up about something, and like I said, I feel like y'all are just waiting for the right moment to just put something on blast or put someone in the hot seat, okay? Or maybe you are concerned that someone is likely going to do this to you. Now, the thing about the Knight of Wands or the Champion of Wands is that they are very quick to do something before another person does it first, okay? So I feel like, again, some of you probably want to air out something before another person gets the chance to, do it first. Maybe you feel like if they were to air something out before you do, they may try to warp the story to their advantage and make you look like the villain in the situation, and you're not going to get your equal chance to really air out your situation, air out your side of the story without already having a bias, reaction given to you. I don't know, but some of you feel like, you know what, let me go ahead and do this first before another person does it. I'm gonna go ahead and clarify this with the T-Spill deck, if I can freaking shuffle it right. And if anything resonates in this video throughout, I would really appreciate it if you like the video and also subscribe to the channel, because it does allow me to give my best back to you, okay? So thank you in advance. But this is the deck that we're going to be clarifying with. I almost said qualifying. Do some of you all feel qualified to do something? Or are you qualified to do something? Are you really equipped to handle the consequences of you? Or not, I don't want to even say consequences, but I want to say like the backlash, like the reaction. Are you really ready to take that and experience that? I kind of want to say yes, but you need to think about that. Because I feel like you're up for any challenge that gets thrown your way, but it's about picking your battles. Do you really want to pick this battle? Is it really worth it? It may not be, honestly. Yeah, because look at this. We got 10th house. Public reputation, like I was talking about. That's that Capricorn energy coming out. Some of you could be beefing with the Capricorn. This situation involves someone's ambitions, their motives, their rank in society, achievements, accolades, social class. It could also be like your upper management or an older individual or like a father that you're beefing with. Or just have an issue with, or who you want to speak your piece to in a very bold way. But I don't know if you should do that. Okay, so anyway, I want to go ahead and now talk about this humility card and it being clarified with the Knight of Coins or the Champion of Coins in reverse. Like I said, whatever this is, or whatever this thing you want to say or expose or be transparent about, be maybe a little bit too honest about, it's not really going to give you the desired outcome like you think, okay? And you may want to do this because you may find it to be the most convenient, easiest solution in your situation. You may feel like the quicker you do this, the better, but I don't think so. This is not giving, no, I don't think so. This is not giving me safe energy. I don't know why that's coming out. I would not try to make something go your own way. Again, like I said in the beginning, I feel like you should just let something just take its course naturally on its own. Again, it's something about you being out of place for this. I feel like whatever this is, just it's not in your place for this, or not at this time at the least. Why is this Knight of Pentacles here? We have an ex-lover. Or some of you fooling around with an ex. Were y'all under any kind of influence? Were y'all getting too high? And y'all didn't, you know, said the wrong thing, did the wrong thing, traded the wrong thing, you know, agreed to do the wrong thing with the wrong person. And now it can likely have consequences later. I feel like what this situation is showing you is how to see things ahead of time before you get involved in them. Learning prevention. We have daydreaming of you. Someone cannot get you off their mind because they are attracted to you and they are constantly thinking of ways of being with you romantically. Some of you also could have been dealing with a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Sagittarius. Or these could just be highlighted traits in your chart. I just heard somebody say, fuck it, I just do it. Okay. Okay. So play that out in your head. How you see that really going. I can't stress that enough. Yeah, some of you all were definitely getting high. Or your emotions was running high and you were moving too fast, thinking too fast. Not really thinking about how this is going to leave your public mark. Okay. Some of you all are thinking about dismantling a whole situation, like just breaking a whole situation down. But I feel like when you try to do something, the more you try to break something down or make something transparent, the more something is going to be broken down in your own life. So I feel like while you're trying to like expose another, somehow, some way, that's still going to negatively affect you. So you may want to be careful of how someone may, whether you want to admit it or not, may have an advantage over you too, just like you have an advantage over them. All right. So can I get some other energies for Aries, please? What else can they expect, or any other messages? You are transforming. Because some of you are learning priorities. And you will see new things. You are learning your priorities because you know what you really want. And what you really want, this is not worth getting hung up over. Or turning something minor into something major. Just let it be minor and let it wash itself out. Can I get one more? You will know who and what to trust. All right. So to go ahead and get your final advice, and then we're going to remind you of your extended oracles for the extended, funny. And then we're going to answer your question. So we're going to be using the astro advice for your final conclusion. What final messages do we have for the reflection? Be a leader and not a follower, like your true Aryan nature. Stress will not serve you, so don't let it. Free yourself from the situation. I feel like you literally need to go, I'm out of this. With the hair flip too, like, I'm out of this. Like, literally, you need to just wash yourself away from this. Okay, so that is your self-reflection. I really hope that helped and gave you some insight, or that it will in the coming future. But again, in regards to your extended, for your reflection, I'm sorry, not your reflections, but your relationships, someone needs your help with something because they are hiding a secret. Okay, so we're going to talk about that. And then in regards to your money and career situation, you are debt-free at last and you deserve more money. Okay? And then for your question, if you asked one, or for any other significant experiences that you can likely expect, we have sit your ass down somewhere and drop that 0 and get yourself a hero. So your overall answer, and then again, this is a general answer. If you want a more personal answer, get a personal reading from me and I'll be more than happy to help. There's a waiting period. Whatever it is you asked about, there is a waiting period. So go ahead and find out more to see what this is talking about specifically for you, okay? So yeah, Aries, that's all that I have for you. I really hope that it helped. Again, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Make sure that you come back next week. Until next time.